go in your Bible to Genesis, the 22nd chapter. And we're going to concentrate on verses 1 and 2. Genesis, the 22nd chapter, verses 1 and 2. I almost want to ask Pastor, could I just say something and kind of revisit this later? Because during this fast, it was a time when I was in prison. And in jail, I used to hear from God very clearly. I could lay in my bunk and he would give me a dream, and I would have to, it would be just interrupted. But then when I laid back down, I started right back where I left off in my dream. And during our fast, the one thing that I asked God was to help me to be able to hear from you like I used to. And you know what's amazing about that fast to me? One of the most amazing things, and I hope you all feel what I'm saying, is that here it is, we were fasting to get closer to God. And at the same time, God was straightening some things out in our life. Somebody good God. I was fasting because I wanted that connection back. But you know what? God was taking this stuff out of me. He was sharing the weight. And it wasn't just the pounds that I was told. It was the sin that's so easy. Ooh, when you started sharing that stuff for me. And see, that's what I wanted. I don't know what you asked for during your fast. I hope it won't just to lose weight. You know, because see the thing, if you decide to get closer to God, the word says, seek ye first the kingdom and his righteousness, and all these other things will be added unto you. So you got to understand what that means now. That stuff that you want. You got to seek him first. And then he'll give you that what you want. Because see what happens is he changes it up. Your want starts to change. I didn't want in my fast, when I was fasting, I didn't want what I wanted before my fast. See, I wanted God to change me. Now, before the fast, I wanted him to change something else. Or somebody else. But during my fast, I told him to change me. Fix me. So see, if you're going into this fast or if you're going into this word and you looking for God to try to do something for somebody else, the problem is you. The problem is you. But we're going to do just a little bit of this word here because I feel it. Genesis 22 verses 1 and 2. And it reads as follows. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. And it came to pass after these things that God did tempt Abraham. And said unto him, Abraham. And he said, behold, here I am. And he said, take now thy son, thine only son, Isaac, whom thou lovest, and get thee into the land of Moriah, and offer him there for a burnt offering upon one of the mountains which I will tell thee. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Jesus. Yes, Lord. Speak, God.
Thank you, Lord.
Speak, Holy Ghost.
I can't rush you.
Take your time. Speak, Holy Ghost.
I can't rush.
Yes, Lord.
You will be audited by the immeasurable, rewarding Savior. That's the title. You will be audited by the immeasurable, rewarding Savior. Father God, I stand before you today.
Yes, Lord.
Not in my will, not in my way.
Yes, Lord.
But Lord God, I trust in you.
Yes,
You call me.
yes, Lord.
I didn't call myself, Lord.
Yes,
So I'm depending on you to use me, Lord. But you have a people that are here that are hungry for your word. Give me that word. Give me that word that you put in me, Lord God. Let me bring it out just the way you want it to be brought. And I forever give you the praise, the glory, and the honor in Jesus Christ's name. Amen.
Amen.
one of the best things that I've learned so far about this word is about the people that's in the Bible. We look at this word, I don't know if you have like I have at points of times in my life. I looked at this word and these people were something of some kind of significance. They were a bigger people. They were a better people than what you and I am. But God only made one type of people. So what I'm trying to get you to see, that the things that these people were doing in the Bible are the same thing that we should be doing today. They are no different. The only difference is they are trusting in God. They are trusting in the one and only. So when we start to trust, God can start to move. When Pastor was talking about obedience, I had to be obedient to what he showed me. He didn't show me y'all gonna act up like that. He just told me to be obedient. He told me to get that to Stephanie because her dad used to pour it into me a long time ago when I was a little boy. And so I had to just pour back into her to let her know that her dad, his walk went in vain. His walk went in vain. So now, in order to go forward, sometimes you have to go back. And then when you go back, you have to come to where you are. Then you can move forward. So it's a transition from the back to the now, then to the forward. And see what obedience does. Obedience allows you to look into the future. But obedience also makes you go back because it might be some mess in there that you need to get straightened out. Might be some things in our life that we need to get straightened out. I stand here today like I've never been up here before because I know that I'm on a mission today. I told my brother the other day, I think Pastor's gonna call me to preach. What day was that, Friday? Friday? One of the days, but Pastor didn't tell me I was gonna preach. But me and Pastor serve the same God. We have the same spirit. Just like any of you. The things that Pastor is doing in this church, you know why he keep calling on them? Because they're supposed to be doing the same thing. That's right. See, there's no need for him to have to tote this load by himself. We should be casting out demons. We should be calling those things that are not as though they are, just like Pastor. The same thing he sees, we should be able to see. That's right. So now, I got a lot, but since I know my time, I'm going to skip some stuff. But I got to go back a little bit. I got to go back a little bit to prove to you that these people in the Bible were just like us. Were just simple men just like we were. Or men and women just like we were. Because see, if you remember, Abram was the name that his parents gave him. It was Abram. And Abram means he was exalted father. Abram means exalted father. But now the first thing God did for Abram was, first of all, he called him out. That's right. The first thing he did, he called him out and he called him to be holy. My word says, you be holy as I am holy. So now we think that we can't be holy, something is wrong. God don't put nothing on us that we can't bear. He don't ask us nothing that he hasn't already given us. That's right. So he called him out. He told him to get you away from your people. That's right. Get away from the country. In other words, he said, I'm going to set you aside. That's right. See, it's some stuff we can't do when we got a whole lot of folk around us. It's some folks, seriously, you just got to let go. And then guess what? It's some places you got to start getting into it. Come on now. What God called you at. When God called you, it might not be that he called you in that particular place. But he calls you to get on the move. He calls you to be, he said, oh, Jesus. We got to get away from thinking that we have to be liked by people. Right. We have to get away from thinking that everybody is going to appreciate what we do. Some of the very folks in your household gonna turn their back on you. respect. Because, see, this is the thing. If you are walking in the will of God, and somebody else is not walking in the will of God, I think my Bible and our Bible says, if you two be together, it takes two in agreement to walk together. So you can't walk with me if you ain't talking and walking the same way I'm talking and walking. You know, and I just want you to know that it's okay though. Because as long as you're obedient, what I come to find out, as long as I stay obedient, and then they see what God is doing for me, God is bringing them same folks back around for you. And actually not only pray for them, but hey, they want to get what you got. They want to see what you have. Okay. Now, God changed. Now, not only did God call you, but then see, after a while, when you start becoming obedient, God will change your name. I just wonder though today, what have you done in your parents' name? In the name that your parents gave you? I come to say today that it ain't all that serious about the name that your parents gave you. But it's more important to do the things according to the name that God gave you. That's when you start walking in His will and His way, when you become what He called you to be. See, Abraham is a father. He was an exalted father. Abram was an exalted father. But God called him Abraham. That means he was a father of many nations.
That's right. That's right.
See, don't settle for just what your parents called you to be.
That's right.
Don't just settle for that. Check in with the manufacturer. Go back to the one who created you. And then let him tell you and guide you where you should go and what you should. And I guarantee you, and I did say guarantee, I guarantee you that this is going to be so much greater. It's going to be so much greater. But we're going to move on just a little bit for the sake of time. Abram, our first verse, get into the verse of the day. And Abraham journeyed from thence toward the south country and dwelled. Oh man, I don't want to get too far. I'm sorry. All right. And it came to pass after these things that God did tempt Abraham. Yeah. Hold up. Not right there. My Bible said God tempt Abraham. Now this word, when we think about tempt, we think it's a bad thing.
Right.
See, that's why it behooves us so much to understand and get the meaning of these words according to the time and according to how they was written. Because our English words can fool us. I'm going to show you how. Alright? We said we love one another. Then we said we love our dogs. We said we love our cat. We said we love our house, our car. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't want my wife to love me the same way she loves her house or her car. Right. It's a difference. See, in our English version, it's just our English wording is so watered down. It doesn't give us the true meaning of what the Bible represents. That's right. But now this word tempt is a military word. It is what they used to use when the swords that they used to fight with. It is what they used to do. They used to take the sword and then they would burn it. They would burn it, and then after they got through burning it, they would stick it over in the water to cool it off. All right. And then after they pulled it out, they would see it was some spaces in there. And when they seen the spaces, this meant that this sword is not ready yet for war. Come on now. All right, y'all, come on now. So what they would do is they'll put it back in the fire. All right. And then they'll put it out the fire, put it back in the cold water, and then they'll look at it. Now, when they look at it and see something in it, they would beat it. They would beat those spots. They would beat those spots. What it sound like? Tim. The only thing you're trying to do is make it strong. So when God tempts you and I, He's trying to make us strong. It's not to break you down. But look, you got to go in the fire. You got to go in the fire. We're going to pull them out. We're going check us, gonna put us in that cold water. Cool us down. We might have a season of fruitfulness. Up in that. When we get cool, it might be some stuff that grow in us. It might be some stuff that we achieve. But guess what? God sees some stuff in us. We ain't gonna get to keep that. We ain't gonna get to keep that. So guess what? I got to put you back. He's tempting us. He's tempting us. Y'all better hear me. Don't think what you're going through is made to hurt you. It's made to make you strong. Who want me to tempt me? Tempt me. Tempt me. Tempt me. You gonna pull y'all? It don't feel good. That what I'm going through ain't working since November. It don't feel good. It don't feel good. But he's tempting me. He preparing me. He preparing me. I see the vision of my business just going all the way up. If I don't get beat, I lose it all.
Oh my God.
Whatever God is giving you, whatever vision God is showing you, if you don't want to be tempted, if you don't want to be in the fire, it all ain't going to be good. It all can't be good, y'all. If you don't want to get in that fire, if you don't get in the fire, you can't get them spots. I want to stop you. Stop doing that stuff that won't stand. That stuff that will not live, will not stand forever. Once it all. Thank you, Jesus. I'm going to be tempted. I'm going to be tempted, y'all. God tempted Abraham. God tempted Abraham. Thank you, Jesus. And said unto him, Abraham, and he said, Behold, here am I. Hold up. When you get tempted, what you say when God called you? When you being tempted, what your conversation be like? Oh, Lord. Can we just have a good attitude when stuff going wrong in our life? When it ain't going your way, you might as well go ahead on and praise God. Because see, some of us we can't see no further than our situation. We trying to get out there fast too fast. Thank you, Jesus. I'll tell you, I don't feel like I never felt before me today, y'all. And I know it ain't me. I know it ain't me, it's what's in me. See, I learned this right here. This for my ministers, and for everyone really, but this is what I learned. I remember so many times I stood up in front of my peers, my parents.
Yes, Lord.
And all I could do was kind of hype you up.
Yes.
All I could do was kind of, because I know how to party. Y'all know it. If you don't know it, you just ought to know it. I know how to party. Okay, so in other words, and then when I was younger, I know how to kind of like keep the crowd going. I used to really didn't have much to talk about, but I know how to just keep the crowd going. So I used to stand up here, and I used to get up here, and I was reflecting back on the old stuff. That what I learned, that's how to keep the crowd going. But guess what? At the end of the day, I ain't did and said nothing.
All right.
And then I know some of the elder folks in the house, and I don't mean elder in age, I mean elder in spiritual maturity. All of them folks in there, oh, have mercy. Amen. You right about it. They won't be saved. I'm just being real with you. Okay, so what I learned in this right here, there's no way for me to get up here and pour something into you. You'll go home just like you came up in. I don't put nothing in me. And you listening to me. I don't want to listen to Pastor. If he ain't pointing nothing himself, if he ain't pointing to him, Pastor said, damn. in this church today. Because see, God is pouring into us, the people that's here. So we got to keep coming back. Yeah, long. Yeah, get long. Yeah, different from what we used to. But you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. You know why? I just real. You know that real. I don't want that faith. I'm feeling enough faith already. I'm feeling enough faith. I know I need every morning now. I pray I be obedient now every day. You know why? I want to be connected. I want to get up here. I want to tell you something that's going to help your situation. You see what I'm saying? I don't want no show. If God had just turned it out and I didn't say a word, I'd be just to please. Because it ain't about me. But I'm going to be obedient. You tell me to sing a song to you that I can't sing, I'm going to sing it anyway. But will you answer? Will you answer? What is your answer in your temptation? When you're being tempted? When you're going through? When it seems like all the whole world is leaning on you? What and who will you call on? Will you listen for God then? Now, Joe, but I'm telling you, man, I could give you this, and if you do this, and if you
Come on now. You
how that sound? I mean, who do that? You know what? No, Jesus. Y'all know God moved me from being a junkie on the street to back going in this street now trying to get the junkies out the street. I can go around crack. I can keep crack in the back. Because I looked at him and I felt some type of way. Come on. But I thought about it. I got religious on.
That's it.
I said, I can't be seen out there.
Right.
And I remember Jesus. Let me tell you something. Let me talk to you for a minute. And do you not know when I got there, a guy had a problem that he'd been struggling with for so long. And it took me 3 minutes to straighten it out. I was telling the brothers in the morning in Sunday school, don't you know, and this is what we got to imitate.
Yes, right. Yes,
Man, like you don't want to be like nobody else. Yeah. Everything you got, you done seen somebody else. Yeah. If the whole world was riding in a pinto, you don't want a pinto. Till I go back to music. Before I music, I got no insurance payments. But listen. I was telling my brother that once we start imitating, know who we imitate. Once we start walking and chasing after him. See, we got to chase after him. So, in other words, wherever he go, we go. I got to follow him. I ain't in the lead. He in the lead if I'm chasing it. You know, I chase my wife. Yeah. And I call. But anyway, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Good catch. It's what I need. It's exactly what I need because she is stern and strong. It's exactly what I need. Thank you, Lord. But I want to say this. That, well, I'm going to say. Thank you, Jesus. You ain't going to see it today. You're not going to see it right here.
Have your way, Lord.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yes, I will.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Here am I. Here am I. And he said, take now thy son. I got to move the here bring, man. thy only son Isaac, whom thou lovest, and get thee into the land of Moriah, and offer him therefore a burnt offering upon one of the mountains which I tell thee. Please understand today it is very, 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 very important that you realize whatever God gives you, He's going to ask for it back.
Yes.
Come on.
That's right.
He is going to ask for it back. Why? To test you. He got to see your authenticity.
Amen.
I said that word right. I ain't doing no more. But he's going to check to see if you desire that what he gave you over him.
That's right.
Is your gift greater than the giver?
All right.
I ain't do that one. Oh, thank you, Jesus. It's your gift. The gift that is in you, is it greater than the gift? Think about that. My nephew play basketball. He gonna be great at it, but he got to give it back. God don't call for it back. Now here go Abraham. Check Abraham out in the word. We got to go back a little bit to go forward. Abraham, he was, how you make me a father of many nations and I ain't got no child? Come on now, let me straighten that. I don't have one child. Well, I don't have a child because we on TV. But thank you, son. How can I be this, God? When I can't see it. Man, God is so good. I'm so glad I cannot, or I do not have the things that I just see. Because guess what? I see everybody else with it too. So if I got just the thing that I see, the materialistic stuff, what better am I? Who is the God? How is my God high and above when I can't do nothing but get the things of the world?
All right.
See, some of the things we got it going on. We got that good car, we got that house, we got that right there. But we can't pray a cat out of doing all of that. But what and some more? I mean, we cannot go in prayer for nobody. We can't touch and help nobody else. But look, I got my house.
You preach.
I got my car. You know, but I ain't gonna help nobody. I remember a story about 3 ministers, young ministers, that was coming up in training. And on the way to church, it was somebody on the side of the road, broke down. And 2 of the ministers, they rode right by. Their only objective was to get to church so that they could really be heard and seen. Watch them behind this book go. I can sit right there for the next 30 years and listen to pastor. I ain't got to be heard. I ain't got to be seen. But now that one somebody, that one person, that one minister, he stopped. He wasn't worried about being late for a service. He wanted to help somebody else. See, if God ain't getting your character up to where you want to help somebody else, what's wrong with you? That's what some of us ain't.
It's all right. My God.
Someone wonder why our bank account low?
Come on, Mary. Come on.
You depending on your bank account. You act like you put whatever in there all by yourself.
My God.
God gonna ask for it back. Listen what I'm telling you. God is going. He told Abraham to offer up your only son. Come on, Abraham will please God. God, please. I mean, how you gonna do this? Send me a child, send this, and then God sending the child. But then get what you give back. But watch what Abraham did.
He did.
Hey, He got his stuff together. He got prepared. God said, meet me over yonder. Abraham said, I'm going over yonder. And look, on his way, he was praising God. He was praising God. Listen here. Abraham said unto the young men, abide ye here with the ass, and I and the lad go yonder and worship and come again. Boy, what's that word? I'm going to give God back what he gave me. I don't want to give, but guess what? I'm going to worship him anyway. Y'all better get your worship on your way to giving God back what he did. We got to worship, y'all. We got to worship.
Come on.
And I'm going forward because, like I said, we had to go back. We had to come to where we at. And then we got to see in the future. Alright? Now here it is. He laid, the angels came to Abraham. Abraham was being very obedient. Just like I was obedient, man.
Yes.
And I know you were blessed.
Yes.
Because you know why. Because yes, thank you, Jesus. That's what he do. That's what he do. I feel like pastor up here now. Look at it. I don't do that. Thank you, Jesus. But Abraham, he went on.
Okay.
Abraham, he went on. He was obedient. First of all, his obedience started back when God set him aside. Set him out. Now, he went through some stuff. Because we remember Abraham had to not cherish his own life at one time. Because he told his wife to tell him that I'm his sister. But like me and Pastor, he brought to my knowledge that really was.
Yeah, sure. It was. It really was.
See, some of us guys like that Abraham told a lie. Abraham did not lie. That was his daddy's daughter. Didn't make that his sister. Okay? So we're going to straighten that out. We're going to straighten that out right there. He ain't lied about that. But now he did cherish his life. More than he did the word at that particular time, because he was afraid of what the people would do and not trusting in God. That's right. Y'all better raise your hand, because y'all know we get scared of what the people will do, what the people will say, and not trusting God.
That's right. Amen.
So Abraham, he did do that. And then when God called for his gift back, Abraham went on with a worship. He went on with a praise. He went on believing in God, because now he done learned. He saw that when God said he was going to do something, even though he was at the age of 75 when this thing started, and I think he was 99 or so when it came to pass. So when they're telling me, we're going to go through some things, that's that temp. That's that temp. The Bible says, do not be weary of well doing.
That's right.
Don't get off track because it ain't happening when you want it to. Because if you got it when you want it to, it'll be gone before you want it to. But Abraham, he went on. And listen to him. Ooh, thank you, Pastor. This is where I am. Don't you know when you be obedient, you don't have to sacrifice? That's it. I got to read it to you. Abraham lifted up his eyes. He done told him to go now. He done told him to go give up his only begotten son. He said, and Abraham lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, behind him, a ram calling in the thicket. Hold on. He going to a place where God called him to do what God said do. He told him to sacrifice his only begotten son. When he got there, because of his obedience, God gave him the sacrifice. God gave him the sacrifice. If you be obedient, you ain't got to sacrifice. You ain't got to sacrifice yourself. And look at him. That's right. He was going back in that same heat, in that same fire. But now, Abraham didn't have to worry about putting his gift in the fire. Because God provided the gift. God provided the gift. I can shout now because I can use my gift. Because God ain't got to run it up no more. Because it done been healed. It done been delivered. Thank you, Jesus, for that gift. And look, he saw into the future. How did he see in the future? Because he said the ram caught in a thicket by his horn. By his horn. Who was it? Question.
That's right.
Who was it had the horn?
Jesus.
When he called? Yes. Even though he gave it up, he was called. He was trapped. He was our sacrifice.
Thank you, Lord.
He already done paid the price. What you trying to take on that weight for? What you trying to pay for it for? Man, I love to get stuff for free. I love to be blessed by God. But when you become obedient, when you become obedient, not only will you go back and revisit the past to make sure you get it straight, but then you're going to see how you're doing right now. And then you'll be able to see into the future. Here, Abraham lived 2,000 years before already seeing the sacrifice that was going to be made for us. He spoke on it. And this is what we should do today. We should be able to see something. Abraham got Jehovah Jireh.
Yes, sir.
Y'all don't know Jehovah Jireh? Jehovah Jireh. What has he provided for you today? Jehovah Jireh. My provider. My healer. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Woo. And look, verse 16, and I'm moving on and I'm moving out. Verse 16 says, and behold, myself have I sworn. This is the Lord, saith the Lord. For because I have done this thing, and has not withheld thy son, thy only son, from a great make thee a great nation. Y'all, we some nations up here. We got some things to do. It's time to stop playing church. It's time to seek ye the Lord. It's time, y'all. It is. I feel good. I feel real good. Because now I know with assurance that God is working in my life. I can hear from him again.
That's right.
Man, you don't know how that makes me feel. I can hear from him again. Y'all gotta start listening. We got to start listening. Let's get on one accord up in here. Let's stop hating, backbiting, talking about one another. No, there's not a one person in here that I don't love. There's not a one person, if you done did something, I ain't already forgave you. And I pray to God, if I did anything to you, I hope to God right now, please forgive me. Please forgive me. I plead the blood of the Lamb over everybody. Jehovah Jireh, have your way. Jehovah Jireh, in the name of Jesus. In the mighty name of Jesus. Lord, I thank you for giving me. Y'all, I thank y'all for listening to me today.